Hi. Hi. I want to talk today a little bit about a program that we have coming up for Parkinson's disease clients, and it's called Living Well with Parkinson's Disease. We have set it up to be for one subset of those with Parkinson's disease. It would be for those that are still ambulating. You can be ambulating with a device and with assistance, but it's for people who are still standing. And later we will be having another one, will be for people who are no longer standing but still obviously need to get as much of the attention as possible. What we're going to do in the sessions is break down each session one or two of the things that is very prevalent in Parkinson's disease and talk about the issues, discuss some of the ways that you can compensate for them or overcome them, and then after that go through some exercises and activities that we're going to do together so that we can actually practice some of the things to help mitigate the issues. We're going to have everybody go home with some exercises to do and come back the next session. And then each session will be talking about some part of common issues facing people with Parkinson's disease. Most of the things that we'll be talking about will be physical, but there are certainly quite a lot of non-physical or non-motor components of Parkinson's disease that we want to address. So for an example, one of the motor things that we're going to address is tremors, and that stopping that happens when you're trying to initiate walking, and sometimes you either just stop suddenly or you can't get started again. So we're going to go through some tricks and ways in which we find that works. We'll share some things if everybody else has other ideas and try them out. But we have several of our own of ways that we can overcome that. Another is to talk about taking bigger steps. So not just the what do you do, but how do you do it. So when we talk about people that are having their gait or their walking halted, a lot of times what we find is getting them to stop first and foremost, instead of trying to push through it because it seems to not work that way, and just basically stopping and starting over, taking a big step, and with that big step, start counting or saying your ABCs or singing. There's also a metronome that you can download on your cell phone. Many other ways that you can kind of promote the movement to continue. And that combination of one of the audio type of things and the taking the bigger steps a lot of times helps to overcome that halting that occurs, and also that difficulty with just initiating movement. So we'll go into some exercises for each of these things. We will address the non-motor issues, and we'll touch a little bit on constipation and incontinence, but we have a program specifically designed for Parkinson's disease on incontinence and on constipation that will be given by a public health expert. And so when we have the public health expert, she'll be able to better address some questions that people will have. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope you'll join us for our first live event that will be free. And you can go on our website at virtualcare.com, and you can find out some more of the details about it and each of the areas that we're going to address. And have a nice day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.